Yo, welcome to an episode of Superkick Podcast. I'm your host, Ringside P. I know you guys just checked out Raw on Netflix and Raw. What do you guys think about it? Was you guys impressed? Was it entertaining? I think I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. We're going to break it down. We're going to get into it, man. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, comment, give me feedback. Check out the Reel, check out the Short, check out TikTok, check out the Superkick store. Check me out on Table Lies and Bump, all that good stuff, man. Getting closer and closer to the Royal Rumble, and things are starting to unfold. We're getting a clear picture. I'm gonna get a little bit into that later, but I am over Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus, and I feel like a lot of the recent, feuds, whether it's Pete Dunne and Sheamus, Kaiser and Sheamus, they don't really go anywhere. Like, what's the point? You know, we're not really elevating Pete Dunne. We're not elevating Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser kind of like just stuck in this position. And is he still with Gunther? Is he not with Gunther? Is it Imperium? Is it not Imperium? Is he trying to find his own? I don't know, man. It's rough out here for Ludwig Kaiser right now. But I like him as an athlete, as on the microphone. He's good, superstar. I just want them to get him in the proper position. Give him the proper creative so he can kind of like shine. Maybe move him to Smackdown, possibly. I don't know. If you're not putting him with Gunther, and they're not gonna add another third member to Imperium and bring that back, maybe just move him to Smackdown. Maybe he could do more there. And we had a match between the two of them, and it's not like I don't like the matches. It's just the storyline don't really go well for me. So. Yeah, move Kaiser to SmackDown. We got Sheamus, Braun Breaker, Saturday Night Main Event. So we'll see what happens. I don't think Sheamus getting the title yet. I think that could be a WrestleMania match. Sheamus winning the IC title at Mania. What do you guys think? Let me know. Comment below. Little quick things also started. What we still talking about? Mentioning Gunther and whatnot. He got a challenger for Saturday Night Main Event. Main event, Jey Uso, Mystique himself. I don't know why. I don't know why yet, because I feel like we're gonna get like Gunther versus John Cena at Mania. So we know Gunther isn't losing. This would be another title shot that Jey Uso isn't gonna win. He's won in like, I wanna say 9 or something like that. It's some bad record. And unless this ends with like a DQ, the Silver Check Jey Uso in the Yeet movement, I don't see a really reason for this. It's not or if we get a different version of Jey Uso, even within a loss, like I keep saying, I feel like they put in Jey and making Jey the Samoan Sami Zayn, and that's not Jey Uso, right? They mentioned about him, he's just a good tag team athlete or partner or whatnot. And if Jey Uso is able to showcase a different set of moves out there and really show that he out there and he can hang with Gunther, then I'm cool with that. But if it's just, I don't know, man, kind of the same old thing with Jey, I don't want to see that. Do I want to see Jey win the world title? Yeah, because I think the Yeet movement with the world title is going to mean something. Right now, the world title, to me, don't mean anything for Gunther carrying it, because they don't really have anything valid for him to be a part of. I'm waiting for Gunther versus Goldberg, so I think that's going to happen at some point. But what do you guys think? You know what to do. Let me know. Comment below. Other thing, the YS6. They're on Smackdown now. So did they really, did the Final Testament win the feud? I guess so. The Final Testament has finally won the feud. The YS6 are on Smackdown. I don't know what that means for them on there, and I don't even know if they still got the same like energy behind them, man, like the steam and the creative, and I don't know. Maybe a switch to SmackDown is good for them. man, probably go back to the spooky, and I don't know what they're going to do on Smackdown. I don't know what they're going to do on Smackdown, so we'll see what happens with that. How do you guys feel about them being on Smackdown? Let me know. Comment below. It will be out. Let's go into the IC finals match of the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Lyra back here. Dakota Kai. Yo, Dakota Kai got moves. Lyra Valkyria, she got some moves too, but Dakota Kai got some moves. There was in those spots. That suplex from the apron to the outside of the ring, crazy. That's sunset flip, backbreaker that Dakota Kai. That could be a finisher to me. I like that a lot. But all in all, it was a solid match. I'm disappointed that Dakota Kai didn't win. I don't know if they look at her like, man, because she's injury prone. Maybe they think she might get injured. She can't hold the title. But man, I would have loved to see Dakota Kai win that IC championship to be the first one to win. So, but I'm not distraught anything like that by Live right here because she's dope too. I just would have preferred Dakota Kai. But who did you guys want to win? Did the person win that you wanted to win? Let me know, man. Who should be the first opponent for Lyra Valkyria's newly won Women's Intercontinental Championship? What else we got in this show? Oh. We had not the surprise debut because we all knew who it was. Do you guys feel that WWE has possibly already dropped the ball with Penta? Like, they couldn't hide. We knew he was signed like a long time ago, and there's all this other stuff in the up air, AEW, and couldn't get the other dude, Phoenix over. But it seemed like it was supposed to be a surprise, and they dropped the merch, and it's like they dropped the merch, and before they even debuted him and stuff like that, which is cool because he got new merch, and the merch is cool, and so it's like you see the support behind him in that aspect, but it's like, man, I don't know, man. I hope they don't drop the ball with him. It's cool that they don't immediately pair him up with LWO. I would like to see a match with some of them. Maybe him and Dragon Lee. I definitely know we're gonna get him and Rey Mysterio, but I think him and Dragon Lee is gonna be incredible. I can't wait to see that. And going into the match, I'm thinking about Chad Gable, American Made. I don't know if they really do anything with them, but when I'm watching this match and they showed out, Chad Gable is a great opponent for everybody because he puts people over. He has really good matches, and it's a good way to establish someone people aren't really familiar with. Every time it seemed like Penta's about to get a burst of energy or go on like a run, Chad Gable was able to count him. It was a good back and forth match between the two of them. I really want to see Penta get out there and get crazy. So maybe they're saving that for when the dude comes through and get out his contract. But man, I'm kind of excited for Penta in the WWE. I hope it's changed the way things and the structure of their wrestling is going to be. I mean, the Penta driver, that Mexican destroyer, man, all dope. The get up, the mask, all that, man. The fans rocking them out there, the energy. It was a cool debut for Penta. I look forward to seeing what else he got in the future in WWE. So I'm cool with that. What do you guys think about Penta's debut in the WWE? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys expect more out of it? Did you think you do get a different style? You know what to do. So I'm torn between how I want to end the show, right? Skip it. I go with this. Priest versus Finn street match. Going into the match, I'm like, man, I'm all over Judgment Day beef. We finally got done with Finn. Finally got done with Rhea and Liv, it seems like, for now, right? And we just had to wrap up this Finn and Damian Priest thing. And we get to that in the street fight. And you thinking like, man, all street fights is kind of the same. It's just gonna be wildness, chaotic. But this was surprisingly really, really good, man, to me. Destroying pretty much the whole arena. You got them climbing up into the stands with the fans, suplex onto the tables, going to more tables. You got chair shots, you got kendo stick, you got Finn getting carried out on the structure. You got them Priest saying, "No, I hadn't had enough yet." Come down to pulverize with some more. You got interference with the Judgment. You got the War Raiders coming out. The Help, Damian Priest. You get a coup de grace through a table. You get a Razor's Edge through a table. You could get a couple Software Heavens. But the match ends with Damian Priest as the victor. And let's just close the book because he said, "I am not my brother's keeper." Software Heaven. 1, 2, 3. Hoping that this ends this. Damian Priest can go his direction. Finn can kind of regroup, and it's probably going to go into the demise of the Judgment Day. Because Liv lost and Finn had some remarks, and now Finn lost, Liv's going to have some remarks. So we'll see what's going to happen in Judgment Day. I think it's time to break up the Judgment Day, y'all. What y'all guys think? No more. It's time to get rid of this. Time to hang this shirt up. This is the let me stand up. This is the good one. This is the cool one. I like this one. And I got the other one too, but you get yours on WWE Shop, yo. But let's get to the last part. Well, if I get to the last part, yo, what's up with the Raw time? Not saying that I was hurt or upset about this, because, man, I was kind of enjoying the 2-hour Raws and 2-hour Smackdowns. These 3 hours, and we kind of dragging out, and all these commercials or whatever. I'm like, man, give me back to the 2 hours. But I'm watching the show. Damian Priest wins, and I'm like, I'm more. As we go into the last hour, it's like 9:06, and I'm like, man, this match isn't about to go an hour. This street fight. What is supposed to happen tonight? And so I just figured, like, this is just be something leading up to something else, and that was it. Damian Priest won. The credits roll, the little producer thing, and that was it. And I'm like, what? Like, it was like we had 2 hour, 30-minute show, and I'm like, that's cool. So pretty much Raw's runtime is whatever it wants to be. It's like a podcast, dude. Like, hey man, we can go for 20 minutes. We can go for an hour. We might go for 10 minutes this week. You don't know. You just gotta show up and enjoy the ride that the Rock is taking you on, right? But I don't know, man. Do you guys want a weekly consistent 3-hour show, or are you cool with this, how it varies, right? I know there's plenty of times that I was upset watching Raw or whatever on certain channels, whether it was Fox or Netflix, or something like Fox or USA, and then getting to a point where the show just cutting off, and we didn't get to see the ending of different things or whatever. So maybe since there won't be, hopefully, won't be any time constraints on Netflix, and we can get all we're supposed to see watching these. Because I would have loved to have seen what KO did to Cody Rhodes after that main event last time, but we'll see what happens. Let's get to the end of the show, y'all. CM Punk comes out, dresses the crowd, man. Said, man, I'm putting Seth Rollins behind me. I'm done with him. I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble where you can see me and I'm gonna see everyone else. And a lot of calls out to John Cena. So I think we're gonna get to the point we're gonna get a Punk versus Cena match during this farewell tour. I mean, Cena's hit to December, so then we're gonna get a Punk versus Cena, which is cool. They had a great feud back in the past. Also found out that CM Punk is in the Royal Rumble, y'all. And I'm like, I thought he had his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, but maybe the favorite isn't that, right? Well, it can't be. The favorite can't be that if he is entering the Royal Rumble. And so now the Royal Rumble is stacking up to be something crazy. We already got Roman Reigns, we got John Cena, now we got CM Punk. And just like I was hoping, like, the feud between Seth Rollins and CM Punk isn't over. There's so much hatred there. At least on Seth Rollins' part, CM Punk is ready to just get on by this business. I want a best of series because this has to be an actual life feud, and I think we continue that by having Seth and CM Punk in the Royal Rumble. Seth says, "Yeah, man, I'm declaring for the Royal Rumble to stop you from winning the Royal Rumble and throwing you out, and once again, turning your WrestleMania dream into a nightmare." So, I like this idea where I feel like Punk will get the WrestleMania main event, and Seth Rollins is gonna cost him his match somehow, just because he just hates him so much. So we got that. Then I'm thinking, are we finally going to get the Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins like team up? No, we get another match with them, and we get into Drew McIntyre. I think we already knew that Drew McIntyre is going to be in the Royal Rumble, but he's in the Royal Rumble to try to stop his mission to stop Roman Reigns, and so we know that. Would we like to see a Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? Is that a WrestleMania caliber match? Now that I think about it, I gotta think about it a little bit more. I'm not too sure right now, but I know that this Royal Rumble is about to be nuts. You know, we gotta have some other major names pop up with the Royal Rumble. I mean, is that the biggest name so far? Punk, Seth, Roman, Cena, Drew. That might be probably Orton. You know, KO would probably be back. You probably get some nostalgia or whatever. Guys coming back too, but man, I am hyped for the Royal Rumble. Can't wait for February 1st, y'all, man. If y'all going to Royal Rumble, let me know. Comment below. Maybe, I mean, we know they're gonna have like a Superstore. Maybe we link up with the Superstore, do some content or whatever. But man, how did you guys feel about this second episode on Monday Night Raw on Netflix? I feel like this was better. This one was more wrestling focused than last week. I'm here for it. I can't wait to keep watching. I'm here. There's no way I'm gonna be able to watch it on Netflix anyway. So, man, thank you guys for rocking with me. Make sure you. What should we do? What should y'all do this day? GTS that subscribe button, man. GTS that subscribe button, y'all. Give me comments. Give me feedback. Check out the real shorts, TikToks. Superkick store. I gotta make a now hoodie for Royal Rumble. Check me out on Table Has Some Bumps, y'all. And until then, adios. Peace.